Hello everybody, it's episode 44 of Neverwinter Nights 2, The Mask of the Betrayer, and here I am with my Sword of the Gith. Woo! Let's go through the portal. This is where our paths diverge, but there is more I intend to do. My reach isn't what it used to be, but there are still those who are bound to aid me. I will seek their help and meet you in the city of the God of the Dead. Woo! He repays your loyalty with his own. There is more honor in Warlock than I might have guessed. Until our paths cross again, Tyrolan with water. And off he goes. But we gain experience points for it. We're a little bit of ways until we level again. What level are we? We're 27? We're supposed to be able to get to 30 in this one, so I don't know how much time we actually have left in this game. I mean, we just hit chapter 3, but sometimes the last chapter is really, really quick, so we'll see. This leads us back to Molten Tier, because that'd be funny if it was. Ugh. We are back in Molten Tier. Is this the incoming portal? This is. Okay, what are we supposed to be doing? Oh, we're just supposed to... Yeah, okay. We're good. Can I get this thing to trigger now that I have a high enough con? Probably not. It's probably way past it now. Reach out and touch a table. Examine the table more closely. Yep. Yeah, it's already passed. Whatever. You can get a little more experience by doing that. So, really, we don't get much for, I think if you absorb him, go the evil path, there's a chance... What am I doing? If you go further with him, or you absorb him, you get a chance at a creature that, will take his place. That can be like a cleric or a warlock or something. I don't remember. I remember reading something on it, but that's about it. We're back in the theater! Yay! We haven't been in Molten Tier in a long time. Yep, there's everybody. There's Gon. I don't really care about him. Let's leave. See you later, Gon. I'm sure there's other characters I missed. I haven't played this. I mean, after the first chapter, it's been blind up to this point, so... So we gotta keep moving here. Do we have... You know what? I don't really care about saving or selling anything anymore. I really don't need money. Let's just get to one of these portals near the door. I'm sure there's side stuff we can still be doing, but I'm just not going to do it yet. Or look for it. Really don't feel like trying to beat up the Berserker's Lodge stuff. You need a really high con, a really high strength to get through that. But yeah, you can tell. You could probably... I made this mention in an earlier video, but you could probably do a wizard or something, but there's no point, because there's, you get 2 casters. You get 3 casters. And this guy can potentially be a caster, but I like him as a warrior. Alright, into the portal. We should be able to fight stuff again in here, which means we can get some spirit essence stuff, which would be nice. They should just spawn almost instantly. Unless they're just Merkelites, then it's not going to be good, but... Now, I don't get as many attacks per round, and I can't do my circle kicks, so, I mean... I might be really... what's going on? I might be really kicking myself here in the end by using the blade, but gosh, I miss this blade. Alright, everybody, get in here. I'm going to go back in, and we're going to go downstairs, and we're going to go try to finally do what we were meant to do. So it's kind of cool that it wraps back around to this area. Let's go through the blood, because I don't care. Go downstairs. Hopefully we haven't respawned a bunch of stuff, but we'll see. And the things that I did down here, you're probably supposed to do later. I really wish I had the ability to unlock stuff. Another thing would be cool to play as a rogue, because then you can get the, you could just keep pumping up longsword and doing this the way you would want. Okay, everybody, I want everybody here, please. Come on, Sophia. There's always been a problem. And we could have killed her, too, you know. There's lots of different things. I think he just has regeneration now. Immunity to fear, immunity to mind spells. Our saving throw increase around the dove. Go at episode 44A. Well, let's see what this does, folks. Insert the Sword of the Gith into the keyhole. Now, do I keep the blade? I do. Whoa, that's creepy. Time to go in! Whoa, 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 whoa. What am I seeing here?
This is the gate that was the threshold of the First Crusade. Beyond lies the Fugue Plain and the City of Judgment. Kelemvor's domain.
Let us go and end your hunger, little one. The realm of the dead holds little that could frighten me.
Oh, that's because you're dead.
I can only speculate as to what awaits on the other side of this gate. But we may step into danger, and this may be our last chance to speak freely. When we first met, it was because I promised my mother I'd look after you. Now, that promise is irrelevant. I'm with you because I want to be here, at your side.
Yeah. It's been good to travel with you, too.
I suppose I danced around the issue. I'll say it plainly. I care for you more dearly than anyone I've ever known.
Really?
There. That was easy to say. Whether or not you feel the same way, I'll step through the gate and fight by your side until the very end. But I can't venture toward death without first knowing, one way or the other, how you feel about me.
I love you, Sophia. Why not? We'll make you my new video game girlfriend.
Then my feelings have not been in vain. When I first met you, I was drawn to you. I used the excuse of following my mother's orders, but traveling with you has been its own reward. I will stay by your side, I promise you. Whether our road leads us to a quick death or the end of your curse, and a life together beyond.
Cool. You and Sophia have declared your love for one another, and you have been granted the romance feat, Sophia's love. Your resistance to hostile spells will be improved, as will your wisdom score. These benefits are permanent as long as, even if Sophia is slain. Okay. 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 Okay, I don't even know what we're looking at right now. That's cool, but let's go.
Come, my love.
Huh.
Our future awaits us, on the other side of this gate.
See, that's the thing.
The Betrayer's Gate gates open, leading to the City of Judgment in the Fugue Plain. Once you enter, it is unlikely you will be able to return.
It's fine. Before I enter, as a character development stuff, there wasn't much of a development of a romance for you as a person, you know, to fall for this character in any way. Like a good book would have done or something. I think the game's too short to even give you that feeling, but whatever. We'll make her happy. Let's go. And it gave us a feat. That's a positive thing. Into the Fugue Plain. Now, I wonder if this is going to be like this huge, long section, or if it's going to be really short, like, run up, kill Kelemvor, whatever, right? It has been a long time, Akachi. It is time we finish this once and for all. I've heard of you, Zoab, Fallen Solar, and the one of Akachi's 3 lieutenants during the First Crusade. Exiled, not fallen. I still battle evil and tyranny in my own way. If you say so. Where are Akachi's? It seems I'm late. No, we have not been here long. The others and I sensed your arrival on the Fugue Plain was imminent, so we assembled our forces quickly. What exactly do our forces consist of? A host of Celestials has accompanied me, and Ramak will no doubt conjure servants as needed. Ryu, wow, has come alone, same as before. Looks like they've sent people out to meet us. To parley, yes. Perhaps demand that we turn away and leave. I trust there's no chance of that. We'll see. You have come too far to waver now. Come, our enemies wish to parley. Okay, so we get to talk to them. Oh, that's a big dragon. That is a dragon? That's a big dragon. Episode 44B. Let's not screw this up, right? Something tells me we should fight, but I do fall in Kelemvor, which is the funny thing. I didn't know how... Oh. Well, you're a Demi-Lich now. I want to talk to you. Battle weight cycle. talk to the blue dragon. Doesn't say anything. Screams and moans are thick upon the air. You know them from your dreams. This time they are real, but a new note has joined the symphony of rage and despair. Do you hear it in the cries of the damned? Hope, today we change the order of the planes. Zoab, this is Akachi. Not who you think you are. Yes, I am Tyrolan Uthmater, but I am also Akachi the Betrayer. And where is Kelemvor, hiding in his tower, sending false souls to frighten us away? Ha, let him quail behind his wall, for as long as it stands. Your armies gather about the city, my lord, and Kelemvor sends false souls to parley. Be wary, the god of the dead thinks to sway you. These are souls that once stood with us. Join? Or Joran? But... Yes, Kaelin, it is I, and the rest of the sleeping brothers are here with me. I did not think to see you again in this afterlife. How did you die? Your second crusade was cut short before I could march, Kaelin, and like your crusade, our lives were cut short as well. Upon returning to the realms, our liege had us put to the sword for our intention to march on death itself. Kelemvor's priest sought to dissuade him, but it was not a question of sacrilege. It was the fact that we had disobeyed him and taken orders from another. We knew the punishment, but we could not have done no less. Still, we can allow you to come no farther, Kaelin. You must turn from Kelemvor's citadel, where you shall join us in death. Huh. And the others, I recognize none of you. Do you not remember your bittersmith? You carry my axe, my fate carver, with the mark still etched on the haft. I do. I forged all the weapons of your crusade, and guarded your back as you tore the red woman from the wall. Oh, these are people for Akachi. Akachi's memories are gone, hey lord. This man is not the one we followed. We beg you, whether you are truly Akachi or only his heir, turn your armies away and spare your followers' souls. All must be judged by Kelemvor at the end, and rebellion is a sin that he doesn't quickly forget, as we know well. Haelor, you fought for the crusade once before. Why do you oppose it now? When we died, Merkel judged us false. In following the crusade, we betrayed our god and our faith. The crimes of the false, they gather on your soul like leeches or plumes of mold, unseen until the moment of your death. The greater the sin, the stronger their weight. We must serve the god of the dead, lest we feel the weight of our sin. Lungs crushed and burning, bones splintering, straining to breathe. We are not alive, but we can still know such pain. The wall is an injustice, an affront to gods and mortals alike. We will not turn aside. Oh, cool, we got Kaelin influence. As long as it remains, the two of us shall see it destroyed. It is not a form of judgment, but a symbol of arbitrary punishment. A creation of a dead god's whim. You know this. You know what you force. You know that you force our hand. We cannot abandon this gate, or suffer any living soul to pass into the city of judgment. We'll try diplomacy. I intended to cut my soul from the wall and end Akachi's torment. For the love you once bore him, I ask you stand aside. Please, you served the crusade once. Now we ask you to do so again. Hey, we got it! What you ask is, Akachi belonged amongst the false, not screaming in the wall. His fate was Merkel's whim. Whoever you are, the betrayer or his heir, if you tear your soul from the wall, you might save yourself. But as for Akachi, whatever you were told, an empty thing cannot be easily healed. We will not raise our hands against you, whatever the cost in pain, but I'll warn you this, pass these gates and you'll find no further mercies. Farewell, Kaelin. I pray that in saving this one soul, you will quench your thirst for justice. Maybe she joined in on the original crusade. Okay, a bloodless victory thanks to you. Still, we must split our forces and assault the city from different directions to prevent other defenders from overwhelming us. The locations of your soul can be found in the Codex of the Dead, the Temple of Kelemvor at Eternity's End. The names of all who reside within this city are listed there. The key to the temple is possessed by the Scrivener, the guardian of the Codex. You must obtain that key from him. Without it, you cannot enter the temple. During the First Crusade, Akachi successfully goaded the old Scrivener into emerging from the temple to face Akachi in single combat. She stood no chance against Akachi's fury, and we took the temple early in the battle. My spies report that the new Scrivener is much more cautious. He is unlikely to make the same mistakes as his predecessors. Can we break into the temple by force? It would take a great deal of time that which you do not have. The Scrivener's duties to the Codex supersedes any duties to the city, but if we inflict enough damage throughout the various districts, he will have no choice but to deal with us directly. What about Kelvinbor? Won't he try to stop us? I do not claim to know the mind of a god. It was within Merkel's power to stop us immediately as well, but he did not. Kelvinbor probably believes we are no threat to his city. Time to prove him wrong. We cannot worry about that now. Let us focus on the challenges we are certain to face. What if the Scrivener doesn't come out to face us? We will force his hand eventually, though he will not rush out to face us directly, neither will he stand by as we take the city apart stone by stone. Let's get to it. Where to first? I am going nowhere. My deal with Akashi was to hold the gates and force the militia to divide their forces. The First Crusade was over before I could fulfill my debt. See that it doesn't happen again. Kelvinbor rarely faces those he passes judgment upon, so he has another servant, the voice of Kelvinbor, to do it for him. The voice resides in the Basilica of Lost Hope, so we should go there first. If we strike down the voice, it will be as if we struck at Kelvinbor himself, and justice will be silenced, if only for a time. Tactical divisions and symbolic victories will not win you your soul, Tyrolan. That requires power. Power that can be found in the vaults of Eternity's End. That should be our first target. Are we sure the militia will bother diverting forces to the gate? Are there any other advantages to attacking the Basilica first? You spoke of power, unlock what kind of advantages? A victory there could rally some of the city's militia to your side. False souls had enough of torment and servitude. All they need is someone to show them that Kelvinbor can be beaten. Okay, I've heard enough. Make a decision. We're gonna go after that. I'm gonna go to the Basilica first. Wise decision, Tyrolan. I will mark its location and meet you there should you require more time to prepare yourself. So be it, Tyrolan. I will still take my servants to Eternity's End and attempt to retrieve what lore I can, if any. And I will remain here, as I said. Okay, so, yeah, what the F, guys? It's, this is the wall. Here's the city gates. Can we talk to anybody in the wall? No, not really. Okay. I don't know if this is what I want to do, but I've never done this part, so that's why I'm making lots of saves, just in case I want to roll it back. But I'm going to go with the Solar's plan, because he's good. He may be fallen, but he's good. And we didn't have to fight our way in, which is helpful. So here's the Basilica. Oh, this is kind of neat. Okay, travel. This place is pretty big. Why would you need such a big city for the dead? Unless they're, like, you know, living lives. It doesn't make sense. Cities are for life. Okay, there's... Oh, and you leveled up. That's right. Let's level you up again. Oh. There he is, the voice of Kelvinbor. Look at him, hiding behind a wall of lesser divine servants. You shall accomplish nothing here, betrayer. Destroy me, and I shall be replaced. Tear the Basilica down, and another shall rise. Your crusade is futile. We have come only for you, slave of Kelvinbor. We wish no ill will on any of the others here. It is not Kelvinbor's will that I surrender to you, Solar. If you wish to slay me, then you must deal with all of us. Okay, so I guess I'll level you up after this fight. Voice of Kelvinbor, a cleric of Kelvinbor, divine champion, a cleric. Okay, we're gonna have to go after clerics. Why are you already injured? I was gonna say. Ooh, we get half Celestials to help us. Actually, we can do this right now. Let's go ahead and level up. Next. Finished. Your book. You have another level 3 spell. Again. Touch of Idiocy. Why not? 7. Another... I thought I put these in before. Maybe I rolled it back at some point where I didn't get a chance to. Okay, so... let's do this. Nope, wrong person. Let's do this. We're gonna go after this cleric. Well, there's a lot of clerics. This might be tough. I don't do as... Gosh, I really do not do as much damage as I would like. I mean, I know this blade has some good stuff. It's not horrible. It kicks and punches much better. You're almost dead. Keep dying. Kill them all! Is there anything else that I can attack? There's a Baylor here. I think it's on our side. That's not right. Okay, there's got to be something else here. There we go, the voice. Take out the voice! And he's down. Well done, Tyrolan. The victory will shake the plains themselves. When the time comes, I will stand with you against a wall, and Kalimvar himself should have come to that. Our allies may require your assistance. Other Celestials may have joined the battle, and I will seek them out. Okay, give me stuff. Armor, ring, drum. He had a drum. What's the armor? Oh, they were summoning Baylors. You summoned Baylors? Full plate plus 5. That's all it is. Okay, here you go. What's this ring? Oh, clear thoughts. Intelligence plus 5. That's a pretty good ring.
Yes.
Will this be better than what you have? Ring of protection plus 3. Ring of wizardry. Plus 3 deflection. Or plus... You know what? Screw the spell. This is much more powerful. If this works. Yeah, and pause it to do it. Yeah, whatever. We'll do it.
I believe so.
Is there anything else to grab here? Nothing? Really? Nothing at all. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and save the game here. This is episode 44. Thanks for everybody for watching. We're a little over time, but not bad. Thought that would take a lot more. This is Tyrolan signing off. We'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.